Okay.
And that wasn't them damn pimps. Sure the hell is. And every month those kids will get their bread. I don't give a damn. He's still a pimp.
Play with some pimpin', man.
Welcome back to another episode of Big Church Podcast. The door's open. Church is on the move. Pay your tithes on the spot and stay away from short pocket thoughts, man. We back with another one, man. Episode 117. Dude, listen up, man. So I had to bring some people with me, man. You know, I had to bring the heavy hitters. I had to bring my co-host back. You know her. You know, Miss Unpacked Bags herself. Mental health awareness advocate. Mother. Fitness instructor. Whole superwoman. Y'all give it up for my girl, Amanda Nicole. How you doing, Amanda?
I am good. I'm excited about today's show.
Oh, yeah, I'm very excited too. You see,
excited.
we done switched chairs.
Yeah.
So,
Y'all, he let me have the wheel, so it's on and popping. It's on
yeah,
and
man.
popping. I done brought my brother in the building.
Yeah, I was about to ask you who we got sitting down with us.
We got, I'm trying not to burn on him, y'all. I'm just kidding. We got my real brother from the same mother,
Yeah.
Jay Money, Jay McClain. Why don't you tell him a little bit about yourself?
What it do? I am Jay, a.k.a. The Flash, you know, Amanda's little big brother. Navy vet, did 4 years. I'm in reserves time now and things like that.
Thank you for your service.
Do have my journey.
Absolutely.
I have been on my pivot for a long time over the past few years, and, you know, just glad to be here. My man KJ and Big Sis over.
Oh, yeah. See, the old people, people who know me as KJ, but church Kev, all of them, man, but the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we got on? What we going on? What we got going on today?
So today we talking about mental health. We talking about relationships. We talking about how men maneuver. So I thought it'd be a good idea to have both of y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all came from two different backgrounds.
Right.
Got some positive vibes. We got some maybe not so positive vibes. So I'm here to unpack. So
Okay.
y'all ready to
Real raw
ready
and
to real
authentic.
raw. I'm hoping that some fellas can learn some things on this, and some women too can listen up and figure out how y'all maneuver, so that we know how to bounce, help y'all out, maybe create some peace.
Okay.
Maybe, you know, things like that. So I'm gonna say we just gonna go right into it, y'all. Y'all
Let's go.
good?
Yeah.
All right. So.
right.
Let me grab a drink first.
Go ahead. Yeah, sip, take a little sip. Yeah, take
Hold on.
a little,
Getting heavy.
both of them.
There it is.
So first, right off the rip, do you guys have trust issues?
Yes. You don't go into anything trusting anybody fully. So me personally, that's a trust issue.
That's an issue because you don't go into it.
Nah. But I mean, the thing is for me is realizing where I'm at. So
Okay.
if I go ahead and speak it, then I can address it. So
Okay.
why do I have this trust issue? Or it's a thing of, I know that I can't trust this person right off the bat, but I'm gonna give you something. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a thing of, I use it as a way to say I can't. I
Okay.
use it as a way to say that I can. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So I go into it, I give you a little something. But trust issues, I can say that I do have trust issues.
That's trust. Okay. What about you, KJ?
No, not really, because I'm really secluded and really on my own or whatever, so I don't deal with people a lot. Try not to, because I think people are mean. And I just keep it down to a minimum. So trust issues, I go off energy. So if the energy bad, I ain't gonna be around you no way to find out if I can trust you or not. So that's
So-
for friendships, relationships. the
But
whole
then
nine yards.
does that mean that there is a trust issue, though? A trust, some type of wall that you have up because you
Yeah,
won't
because
let
people are
in?
weird, and I don't want to affect my energy at the end of the day. So as I get older, that's what it is. It's like I can't be everybody's friend because I was trying to be the guy to fit in and be cool. Like I'm a cool person, but
Yeah.
some crowds I don't need to fit in. And then, like you say, you trust these folks, they end up biting you at the end of the day. So, but it's not like I have issues because it's like, hey man, you got a clean slate. That's not fair to you to say, hey man, I don't trust you, so I'm just gonna give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna take that long, but
Yeah, because that's my thought process. I trust first, and it do get you bit in the ass. You know what I'm saying? You trust first, and then, because why not? You didn't give me no reason not to trust you, so
Right.
it's open, and then it can grow from there, or we can connect what my thought was. Okay, I could trust you, and we solid. What type of energy have you come across that has caused you to not trust? Like,
a partner,
what does the energy look like?
Oh, they
So
smooth.
you'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Nah, the energy comes smooth, suave, like the devil. The devil don't come in mean, angry, and he gonna come smooth.
Suited and booted.
Man, the energy, we laughing, we tripping, and then the pillow talking and all that stuff come in because they taking your kindness for weakness. You know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. Because I had a friend I've been friends with since 3rd grade.
Okay.
Was here when I started the Scott Sites thing and everything, and I was trying to give him a chance every time. You know, people, oh man, dude, say this about you, dude. Da, da,
Yeah.
da. Oh, that's my partner. We may not talk for a few months, then we'll pop out, explain to each other, and talk, and then we'll be cool again. Then it start back again. It was like, hey man, 3 times the charm, so I'm just gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, I'm in my 40s. I don't need friends.
So let me ask this: what is your background like with your parents or your friends' childhood days? What's your background like?
Single mother, 3 siblings. You know what I'm saying? My little brother's father was there. You know, Phil Rucker. Shout out to Phil, cool dude, or whatever. And but that was about it. You know, so they you know, not domestic. You know, they fighting all the time, but I seen fighting in the home or whatever. But as far as friends wise, I had a group of friends. We was talking about that the other day. Like the neighborhood guys played football, rode bikes together. And it's like I got older, I retracted for these folks. You know what I'm saying? And because they want to be in the streets, but I wanted to play sports.
Okay.
So it didn't work. Like, you know, it ain't gonna work. And then I know why I want it, because y'all following.
Yeah.
I always been a loner almost. You can say, yeah, you can say that. I know a whole lot of people, but I'm really a loner
Okay. You've been a loner.
for a long time. I've been playing by myself for a long. Pause. Playing.
I'm glad you said
sports
it. I'm glad you said
and
it.
stuff, you know, like
glad you
football
said
and
it.
getting my
Yeah.
game right. That's
Yeah.
why I
Okay.
became so good.
Okay.
Like basketball and football, I really trained it. I was just dolo because I know where I wanted to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your relationship with your mom was really close.
Oh yeah, that's my lady, man.
Yeah.
That's something happened to her. That's my spiritual counselor and everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So with me, and I never have, you know, we had our uncles, but they never really poured into us like that.
Did that affect you one way or the other?
No, because never asked him what my dad was. We know where he was. We never cried about it. We was poor. But, you know, we had the cats to fight, you know, to kill the rats. But,
Okay.
you know, type situations, you know, when I was growing up. But
So what was
we
your,
had love in the house, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it was love in the house for sure. Yeah, it's
Okay.
still there to this day. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
So I'm all about family and everything. But it's like these people that I meet, you got to watch them, especially these days. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Everybody got an agenda or something up their sleeve. So,
I got you.
Yeah.
So you was a born loner.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, me and my brother was right there together. You know,
Yeah.
he's 75, I'm 77. We grew up together, but I had my crew. He had his own little crew, but we still was love in the house. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff.
Okay.
Teach me how to fight. You know,
Okay.
don't be a punk and turn your money this way and, you know what I'm saying, in your pocket and how to hustle and all that stuff. Yeah.
What kind of hustle?
Just as kids, you know, we're poor kids, so
Okay.
we did some apartments next door, Tennessee Village.
Uh-huh.
You know, knock on the door. You know, my mom was poor; she couldn't give us money for snacks and stuff. So we used to just knock on the door and be like, "Hey, can we take your trash out for 25 cents?" So you hitting everybody up before the end of the day. You probably got $7, $10. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You going to get all the slushes, the chips.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? All that
Right.
stuff. So,
Okay.
you know, it was a beautiful childhood. I was telling somebody that. I was telling Lana that the other day. It was like that community was beautiful.
Okay.
We was in the city, but it was a community.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I asked all that to make sure everybody understands what the background is. So as we dive into more questions, they can understand your background versus your background and can get an understanding. So what was your background like?
Oh, my background's kind of the same thing. Single mother, 2 older siblings, 2 sisters. So I do know the women in my family are very strong and things like that. Still born in the hood. It is what it is.
Born
Still
in the hood, but not hood.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Know how to separate
Right.
the two. I definitely separate
Okay.
the two because a lot of people say I don't look like where I came from. They say I don't talk like where I came from.
Right.
But I give that kudos to where KJ said that him and his friends had to go their separate ways because of the path that he chose. My friends pushed me to that path to say, hey, you are the one that can go get it. You are the one that can make it out the hood and stuff. So those are the reasons why I call them my true friends.
Okay.
Because they kept me out of that lifestyle and things like that. As much as I wanted to be in the street with them, if they ain't have a ball or something in their hand, it was like, nah, bro, you can't go with us. and stuff like that. But I still understand that side of it, you know. So
Facts.
to be involved in certain things and to be able to walk in certain rooms and read the room or feel the energy, I can see it both ways. Just because of, you know, being on that side and then also seeing the other side, especially with my mom and you and, you know, our older sister, you know, pouring into me as far as keeping my head straight. And one of the things that I still carry with me to this day, I don't think that you know, or you might even remember it, but this was high school, sophomore year, football. And you told me it's one thing for you to brag about yourself, but it's another thing for everybody else to brag about you.
Absolutely.
And I carry that with me wherever I go. So, all right, cool. I know me, but I need everybody else to know me. So I'm gonna let everybody else do the talking. When I leave up out of here, my name's still gonna be in here. So that's just where that's at on that.
Okay. So for both of y'all to have great backgrounds and relationships with your mom, your sister, what's going on in the relationships, like your love life?
It's a little different. It is a little different.
Let's unpack it.
I don't look for my mom in my partner.
Okay.
So that's definitely different for me. But I do know the growth that I have. So I do know what my strengths are. I do know what my weaknesses are, especially as I've gone through certain things, especially being 36 and, you know, divorced and all that type of stuff. So now it's like I see things very differently now. So to see a woman and then to be in the position that I'm in now, it's more of I'm not looking for you to do anything for me. I'm looking for you to be who you are. You're raw, unfiltered, authentic, all of that. Like, just be you.
Okay.
And if you can't give me that, then this space is not for you because I don't need you to come in and take care of anything. I do that for myself.
Church.
So now you really have to be naked when you walk in here and be who you are because I'm not looking for what you can do for me at all.
It's heavy in that field.
Yeah. What about you?
I mean, there's so many now. Unsuccessful now. What was the question again? I've listened to him. It's like,
with being so close to your mom, like.
You say you want my mom.
Why the relationship? Why your love life?
Yeah.
Why you find that difficult, even though you have a close
I want
relationship
my mom,
with your mom?
and if anything, her spirit, you know, love for God.
Okay.
And that's, you know, a lot of that ain't. You can't find that a lot around here. You know, so everybody got to be seen or
Be on the
be
scene.
somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Nobody know how to sit down. I'm at the age.
Do you make that your deal breaker?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm chilling now. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody like, man, what you doing, man? I was like, dude, I'm chilling. I'm focused on something else. You know what I'm saying? Scatter sites. My baby, she's 7. She'll be 8 next year. So if you can't come and fill that void, now you can say this, fill a void. Just come in and sit with me, get to know me and what I do and how I operate. And that's cool with you. We can do it, you know what I'm saying? But you trying to pull me somewhere that I don't want to be pulled because I had like a situation like 2 years ago. It was female, been knowing her for a while, and got together, you know, it was cool. And she was telling me, like, I want a date, you know. I'm like, okay. That's like, she was like, yeah, I want to go to the roofs, I'm going to go out to eat, and all that old stuff. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but at the end of the day, I know I'm not going to do all that. So I ain't going to put myself, give you time, and I'm just going to tell you all that, because I'm not going to do it, because I don't have to be seen. See, my thing is, when you seen all the time, your value goes down. Now, when I pop out, the spirit, the people, their faces, they going to look different. If you see me all the time, shit, that's church, man. I need to be down here all the time drinking. There's no value in it. You know what I'm saying? So I get more value with my brand, because any woman gonna come around and be like, well, that man serious about his shit. And he go to work every day and he stay out the way, he works out, and what else he does, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not in that space. I don't gotta be with everybody, everywhere with everybody. And that's right now, that's all I'm catching. A lot of those, I gotta do this, I gotta be here, I gotta be that. And then like, damn, y'all damn near 50.
I mean, so is it room?
It's cool.
Okay.
For them
you know
to
where I
have
was
fun.
headed.
You know what I'm saying? Not to have fun, yeah, but I'm in the space of my life, I'm gonna have fun, but we're gonna have fun the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to, I'm not a people pleaser. I ain't gonna say I'm getting kind of mean as I get older. It's like I know what the hell I want and how I feel, and I got to stand on it because I've been a yes guy for a long time, and I never said no.
So, as a female, what I'm hearing, and correct me if I'm wrong, you need somebody that supports you, somebody that don't need to be out there like that. You want, let me fix it. You want somebody to support you. You want somebody that believes in God. You want somebody that don't have to be seen. Yeah.
Well, we can pop out, but that's not our thing. You know what I'm saying? I want an introvert. I'm an introvert. If anything, you know what I'm saying? I pop out when, like I tell you all the time, I pop out if I need to, but it got to make sense for me to do it. You see my hands? I don't do freak stuff no more. All that freak, just spending all that money on these folks.
So what's y'all's flaws then? Y'all can say what you need from a woman.
I give it up quick. Not
you give
sex,
up too quick?
but I cut it.
Okay.
I cut it. I don't give it a chance. I don't give it a relationship a chance. Like when I smell smoke, it's like then it's gonna be a fire, so I just cut ties, you know.
But why do you do that though?
I don't got time for it, man. We grown, you know.
But do you desire a relationship?
No, you know these folks be out to me. Amanda, see, man, I'm not out here. See, I'm not outside. See, the people be inboxing and you try to give it a chance, and you like them, then you get around them, and it be a whole different thing. You be like how they talk, how they walk, how they think. You be like, nah, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Pretty as hell though, but I can't deal with it.
Do you desire a relationship?
Nah, I'm good right
So then why are you giving them an opportunity?
But this is old stuff.
I'm just saying, why would you give them opportunity if you don't desire
got nothing else to do, Amanda. You know, so I like a
bored.
couple. I want compassion.
Okay.
Believe me, I want compassion, the whole 9 yards of love, but hey man, why not? You know, if I'm chilling, you know, having fun or whatever, and hey Kevin, let's go have some coffee. Sure. You know, why not? You know, I like entertaining a good woman, you know what I'm saying? But these folks get to talking, man.
I got you.
Just hurts my feelings, man. It's bad out here, man.
Yeah.
It's real bad, man.
Well, I have the opportunity as a female to have men to talk to. I'm just trying to understand because but you don't have time, but you give time to people that
who's worth it? Because time is money at the end of the day. Because what I spend my time doing, I love doing it. It gives me a rush, like sitting here. I'm being productive. When I go to work, get that money, I'm being productive. When I work out, that time I'm being productive. But you know, I don't want to be with somebody that just sitting there and just be like a lump on a log, man. You know what I'm saying? Get some movement by yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want someone that does this content branding type stuff. Okay. So we can come together, brainstorm. Hey, let's get some money. You know what I'm saying? So a hustler, you know. But just sitting and looking pretty and that shit's gone. Y'all can have that.
Okay, so you give up too quick.
Yeah.
To people that you actually want to be in a relationship. You give up too quick there, right?
Yeah.
And then you want compassion, so you'll give somebody an opportunity that reaches out to you because you just want the
Nah, just some
entertainment.
Just some time, man. You know, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just bored. You know, just gonna hang out. You know, if it's cool, I'll leave it alone. But it's not really. I need compassion because I really don't put it on the show right now. I ain't gonna put my business out there. But I've been chilling for like damn near 3 years, going on 3, like chilling, like no sex or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been chilling. You know, and I love it. I love it. I promise I do. It's no headache.
I'm gonna come back to that.
Come back to that.
I'm gonna come back to the no sex thing because a lot of women don't believe that.
Oh man,
they don't.
I don't got no babies.
What's your flaws?
I'm nonchalant. Very nonchalant.
Okay.
Like, to the point where it comes off as if I don't care.
Okay.
So, and my thing is it's a protecting thing for me, but that's really who I am. Like
protecting from what?
As far as like my emotions, my feelings, but I really don't get too high and I really don't get too low. That's really just who I am. Right. But because I know that flaw in certain situations, it's like, okay, I know I need to show a little bit more either compassion or be mad or excited or something. Because you can give me the thing that I've been wanting for forever and I still be like, oh yeah, that's what's up. Like I appreciate it. And you looking at me like, nigga, I just done
better jump
went
for
around the
joy
world
and
just to, you know what I'm
skip or
saying?
something, yeah.
So I know that I'm very nonchalant. And
Okay.
it, like I said, and it comes off as if I don't care, but that's really just who I am. But I know that that's my biggest flaw for sure.
Okay. So
I'm flawed up. Yeah.
So bouncing back, you said no sex for 3 years. What level of focus do you have to have? I know you're not outside. I get that. So is that a conversation you have with women that are just coming for entertainment? Because it sounds like some of these chicks, they're like interested. Yeah. So if they interested and you tunnel vision, how
they ain't been coming lately because I ain't been outside. You know, you may have one like, hey, I love what you're doing, whoop to whoop, and you may entertain it once or twice, but further than that, I'm not going outside to do nothing. It's awful, man. I promise. I'm so focused. That's what it is because I feel like I've been lollygagging for a long time.
Okay.
So all of my 30s, I was just dating girls to take care of their kids. And it's like, nah, I'm not doing that shit anymore. You know, not on, to the guys that do it, I'm not doing that shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because the good guys finish last on that shit. And when I started back Scott Sites Entertainment and Big Church and all that, I've been focused like, bro, that's gonna come. That's gonna be there forever. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm looking at it like the women, sex, the money, that shit ain't going nowhere. Because as long as I'm grinding and getting to the point that, hey, we there, then I can do what I want. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, man, these folks out here funny. At my age, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's awful. I don't do no young girls, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But want somebody down there my age and they ain't talking like that because they still outside sucking out hookah and sitting down on couches. and I'm not, that ain't my lane. You know what I'm saying? So,
and these are not women that you're trusting. These just women you're hanging out with. I just don't like women like that. I'd rather have a woman being with her in the back, digging dirt for a garden, go walking. You know what I'm saying? Like that type stuff, Really, a woman that likes me. I don't got to chase her. So you're getting those women, though.
They don't like me. They like the church and...
Okay.
Oh, you look good. Yeah, they ain't saying nothing else. You know
so
what I'm
saying? Why would you even entertain them if that's...
I don't. You know what I'm saying? I've said about once or twice, but as far as like months or weeks, we ain't doing none of that.
Okay. So let's move.
I love y'all ladies, but
let's move in a different direction. Have you guys ever faced hardship and how did you overcome it? Like whether it was a trust situation, it got you in your feelings. I mean, let's be real. I know y'all don't like to hear it got you in your feelings. Y'all don't like to hear weak. Y'all don't like to hear none of that type of stuff. But that's what happened. How did you overcome it?
You want this one first?
Yeah, you go ahead.
All right, well, I can say for me, I used to not want to deal with it at all. Like that accountability is a for real word that people don't like to deal with, especially when you're talking about yourself. But I had to learn as I've been on this journey that I've been on the past few years that I have to take accountability.
Yeah.
And in taking accountability, I can maneuver, you know what I'm saying, through what's going on. Okay, I see where I messed up. I see where I could have did this differently and things like that. And running from the problem doesn't solve the problem. Eventually, it's going to catch back up with you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times dealing with women, when you take accountability before they make you take accountability, they really don't have no argument. It's you know
that?
I do know that.
There's a lot of men that don't believe that.
Like literally, like you know what? I see where I went wrong. I could have did this a little bit differently, or I could have said this a different way. So that's on me, and I take accountability for that. You know, I apologize for how I came off, and then after that, they say, "Well, I appreciate you for X, Y, and Z," and the conversation goes a totally different direction from there. You know what I'm saying? But that just comes with the growth, seeing where I could have did something differently or knowing your person and seeing that their energy changed or their movement started changing. It's like, okay, let me step back and see where I done something differently or I could have went wrong. So really just taking accountability for my behalf helped me with my hardships and stuff like that.
So when we talk about flaws and things like that, are you guys transparent? If you find somebody that you're interested in, is it something that you discuss in your conversation with getting to know somebody? Like, well, I tend to be yada yada yada. Like, yeah. Especially
if you're trying to get to them on that kind of level.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm very nonchalant. Like, I don't
Straight
take it as
shooter.
if like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't care, but that's really just who I am. You know, I'm nonchalant. You know.
So for men, is that things that you guys work on, or this is just who I am, and either this woman is moving the way that I move, or like is there some compromise with your flaws, or is this is just what it is?
I ain't switching up for nobody.
Okay.
Nah, I switch, you know, I ain't gonna say switch up for the better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, healthy
Real talk,
wise,
yeah.
health wise, something like that, sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But being who I am, I'm just out the way. God, just don't change who I am. Just let me do me.
I got you. I got you. Have you overcame anything that you felt like was heavy in your life?
Yeah, when I lost my kid.
Okay.
And I just kept going. Finally talked about it to somebody. And
How long did it take you before you talked about it?
7, about 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, because it was
I mean,
my
like
first one
really talk about it, not like this what happened.
I'm gonna go holler at
Yo,
somebody. Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna go holler at a professional.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go holler at somebody because I know what how to take it because I didn't cry at first. You know what I'm saying or whatever.
Okay.
And all that because it was beautiful. I thought the person we gonna get married and I'm glad it happened. I hate to say that, but I'm glad it happened though because I wouldn't be doing this what I'm doing right now. Because I know if I had a kid, I'd be just working and being a father.
So that's interesting. I hear a lot of men say that if it wasn't for the things that they went through, they wouldn't be
Right.
where they are.
Yeah.
But a lot of men on this caliber also believe in God. So is there not a thought process that says, yes, stuff happened and it has built me into a different person, but I was still destined to be in this situation anyway. Does that not cross your mental?
It does for me
Okay.
over this journey that I've been in.
Okay.
Because it's been some stuff that has happened, and I'm looking like, well, clearly because I've been obedient,
Right.
then what I've been asking for, praying for, what's supposed to be for me is happening.
Yeah.
You know, because I still wake up today and be like, and look at my surroundings, and I'm like, man, I know certain things I wasn't ready for. And he said, here you go, bro. Like,
Right.
here you go. You've been handling what you're supposed to handle. Here you go. And it's like literally like, ain't nobody but big dog upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it really breaks my heart though, because I hear that a lot, especially dealing with the mental. Like a lot of y'all are saying, I wouldn't have been here if I wouldn't have went through that hardship. And I don't think you guys give yourself enough credit,
Right.
Because you're still, and God as well, because you still are who you are. You still are go-getters. You're still, regardless of a divorce, a lost baby, it may have pushed you a little bit harder, but it didn't mean that you still wasn't gonna push. You see what I'm saying? So I just want men to understand that part is, yeah, you growing and learning and all that, but you were still destined to be where you were gonna be.
And then at the same time, I got a little silverback gorilla in me.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, okay. I got this. Yeah, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cook. So yeah, I
Yeah.
need that too, you know.
So with that, obviously you guys appreciate things like that. Can you be vulnerable before you trust a woman, or do you trust her first before you could be vulnerable with her?
I gotta trust her first.
Trust first.
Yeah.
Trust
For
first.
me.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
But you do trust off rip though, like clean
It depends
slate.
who I'm
Or
dealing
this-
with.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know the person, if I'm saying, hey, I'm going to date this girl to be my partner.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But just casually dating, nah.
When I get that. I get
You know,
that.
it's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I get that. What does being vulnerable mean for y'all? Is it damn? I had a bad day at work, or is it, it's a difference. It's a difference.
You know what I'm saying? Cry in front of
Being
her,
real.
giving out, being 100 with her. Just being myself, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like an onion. There's layers to me, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like I say, I don't mind crying, make me softer, none of that.
Yeah.
Yes, it gives me strength, actually. If I feel good, I may shed a tear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it got to be, something bad going on to me to shed a tear, but
Yeah.
I don't mind that, So, but that's, crying and really giving I ain't gonna say secrets, just, who I really am, depth-wise, family wise, and you may get around like, man, my auntie, she, I'm telling her stuff that need to be
Right.
spoken about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that level is a whole different thing. But just casual date. Nah, vulnerable, crying and stuff like that. I think.
Okay, crying, getting, telling some
secrets,
family
like
business, Gotta be legit if you talking about that, air out all your shit. I got you. What about you?
That being vulnerable for me is like really just being out there with nothing. Like you really get to see who I really am, whether it's crying, I'm angry, I'm upset, and what really makes me tick. Why I am this way. You know what I'm saying? For me to be open with you and express these feelings, to say, you made me feel such and such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's me being vulnerable instead of just being like, you know what, it's cool. Don't worry about it. But I think that being vulnerable for me is just being naked with my feelings. Like, just, this is where we at with it. And sometimes it's heavy. So, but you want me to be vulnerable. So,
it'd be heavy.
Sometimes
I've been
heavy,
in situations with men, and I'm like, I can't believe you told me that. But okay, let's try to work through it. So with that, is it possible that you can still trust a woman, but she cannot handle your vulnerability?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So how do you? Oh, okay. How do you maneuver with that?
Why be around somebody that?
Because you can trust me though, but I still, when it comes to you being vulnerable, I don't know what to do with that. I don't have to be an asshole towards you. Some women we are. We are. We'll come off with some real asshole type stuff, but some of us don't know what to do with that. Right. We don't know what to do with that. So even in our silence, it could backfire on us. Right. Like, damn, she ain't say nothing. I finally opened up and she ain't say nothing. So
problem when she ain't the one. Well, he ain't the one, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Female agenda, but...
You don't think that that's something that can be...
No risk, no reward, man. You know what I'm saying? You live life once.
I don't necessarily think that means that they're not the one, though, because you may be operating in a space that they're not used to being in. Right. So, therefore, me being vulnerable, that was never really a for real space that I would operate in. So, I had to learn how to operate in that space. So, for me to be vulnerable with this woman, it may be something new for her. So this is me being vulnerable. So let's work together on how you can operate in this space with me, or what it is that I'm looking for in my vulnerable moments. So, I may not need you to say anything, but there may be a thing of me having a vulnerable moment, and I express to her, hey, I'm just having a moment. I really don't need you to say anything. I just need to just get this off. Or it's a thing of, hey, I'm having a moment. I just really need some advice or something. But that's you letting her know in that moment what you need in that vulnerable moment and stuff, so that way y'all both can operate in that space together.
Right.
I don't think it's just the end all be all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you tend to go in certain rooms and doors when you get more in depth with people and certain levels of relationships and stuff, that you may start operating in a space that you don't know how to operate in.
I need to get around some new women then.
That's possible.
Well,
hard. Hard. I pay attention every still. Like, damn.
So I do understand your response though, KJ. I do understand that, because it's like you're not even really opening up to hear me out. So we don't really got to do this.
If a woman really doesn't like me like that, I'm not really around, because I can feel that energy. If somebody really like me, you know.
But a person, she can really like you and still not handle that, not know what to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So if you understand who she is, right? You like, I know she like me. Like, we've been kicking it tough.
Right.
She wasn't able to handle this. What's y'all's response to a woman that you know her character and her integrity, but she fumbled when it came to you being vulnerable?
Probably that's not
What's
one
your
of her
response?
strong suits. You know
So how are you guys? What's the communication?
We can talk
look like?
about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can chop it up, and get there if she want to. A lot of people.
So what you say? What would you say?
I don't know. That's a good question. Like, we'll probably sit down and
because you still dealing with your vulnerability, and now you got another piece of bag that's like, I can't even talk to my lady. So how do y'all work through that?
I guess communication. Just sit down and you and her just chop it up about that, and
you
try
have
to get to a
another
solution.
vulnerable moment
You got
with
what?
her. You have another vulnerable
Have
moment with her.
moment.
Because in that moment, this is how I felt. So you chopping it up, you know what I'm saying, X, Y, and Z. So that word being vulnerable still in that moment, I look at it as you still being vulnerable, but you now being vulnerable directly. You know what I'm saying? To be able to say, hey, in this moment, this is what I might be looking for, or you made me feel this way when you didn't have anything to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely, if you're at that level with somebody, then yes, communication is
everything.
Is definitely key.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I asked that question because sometimes as women, and ladies, I know I'm with the men right now. Y'all don't cancel me. We don't understand how much is going on in your mental. So we don't have to battle those two situations at the same time. You know, we can be vulnerable. We can open up and say what it is. And then if we come back and say, well, this is how I felt because you said whatever, we're still not concerned about you not handling what's going on in your head or nothing.
Right.
We're worried about what we got and that you guys are supposed to fix it. So, or not necessarily fix it, but hear us out, make us feel safe, all of those things, right? So when you guys have that double whammy, we don't see it like that. We only see, I don't know what to do with that.
Right.
And what's next? So if your response to her not knowing what to do with that is something else, and then she's dealing with something else, now you got to come back. Now I got to make sure she okay, even though I'm the one that's not okay. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I asked that. And I know it could be tricky for y'all because y'all just used to, this is just how we move. That's what's going on with a lot of mental health, a lot of mental baggage. Y'all then put your stuff to the side. She mad right now, or she don't understand. So let me push that to the side to talk to her about what her issue is.
Right.
So that's why I wanted to make sure we as women can understand how that
At
works.
the same time, if I come to her, she ain't gonna snap off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you mean? You know, I don't, you know. Yeah.
But that's being selfish.
Right.
That's
a lot of
the
them.
selfish part.
So what's your response to that? Like a woman that is being selfish.
Okay, you ain't gotta talk about it then. Because I don't stay
That's
with you.
the problem. That's
See, no, it's not
exactly the
because-
problem.
Because you know why? For me, I don't stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your own spot. I don't stay with you. So I go home then, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, I don't got to deal with it. See, if it's
Yeah, because you can know
constantly like
something
that,
before you get in. Yeah,
you know,
live together and
no,
stuff.
leave it alone, man, because I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there's women all over the world, man. I like white, black, Asian, all of them. I love women. So I'm overbooked with coming to that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just going, oh, girl, man. Nah, bro. I had, like I said, the woman I lost my child with, she set a standard for everybody else. I'm just saying, because we broke up, yeah, but we still cool. You know what I'm saying? Because with her, I seen a woman. She was pretty, had no business. When I met her, she had no kids. She was sexy. The whole 9 smart, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like after that, it's like, you know, you eating steak for so long, somebody throw you some bologna, they be like, nah, man, I want that filet mignon again.
Right.
So that thing, that's hindering
I
me
get it.
too, you know what I'm saying? So
No,
that's
it
why I
goes
think I ain't
back
been
to
out
you
there
knowing
really
what you
too. It's
want.
like it's a standard
Yeah.
out there, like, nah, bro, like,
Yeah.
she was a real woman. Yeah, she kicked it, but she sure can make some real salmon croquettes. You know what I'm saying? Know how to fold clothes. And, you know, still had that part, a woman all around, not just, the pretty part of it, man. That's what a lot of people fall for, man. And then you be stuck with something for 18 years and money. And I know a whole lot of them stories, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
When you guys are at peace, because I get that a lot too. When you guys are at peace, there are certain things you're not gonna deal with. And that's fine. But are you guys able to continue with a woman that is trying to work through her mental baggage when you're at peace? Or is it cutthroat? I know what I want, she ain't ready. Okay.
I can definitely be there for that. Why? Because in me being in my peace, she may find peace over here. It's just the reason why she's coming to me with it.
Okay.
Because I may feel like that safe space. I may be her peace. So I see where he's at. He's at peace over here. This peace over there. So let me come over here and bring it to him, because clearly he's operating in a space to where he has that peace. So let me learn something from over there. And me personally, I have no problem with teaching that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It may come off as if I'm nonchalant sometimes, but that's where my peace is at. If it's something small, minute, why are we worried about it?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's deal with the big stuff. The little stuff, get it out, write it down, ball it up, do whatever it is you need to do with it.
Yeah.
But the whole mental thing, and yes, so I'm at peace over here. As my woman, come on over here so we can be.
We're a little different. We'll be like, oh, come over here to serve my peace.
Like, come on now. When you attacking me and disturbing my own peace, then it's then that's where we draw the line at. Cause now you disturbing my peace, but you got other stuff going on.
What's an attack look like? Break it down.
An attack is, well, why you been sitting around all day? Because I'm chilling. Why you bothering me?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one. Give me another one.
You know what I mean?
Give me another one.
Just the thing of, or maybe I didn't take the dishes out of the dishwasher or something. Like blowing small stuff up like that. Like, you're disturbing my peace. It's minute. Why are we at war over something very minute?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or you letting your outside stuff really hinder what we got going on. Mm-hmm. So now you disturbing my peace because of whatever it is you got going on the outside. So instead of talking to me about it, now you making it as if I was the reason why. Mm-hmm. I'm not the reason why. I'm the one that you should be coming to so you can let it go. So you can be done with it. But don't bring the outside stuff on the inside.
Because I'm going to tell you,
as
get the
if
hell away from me.
Put
this
some
is
water
what
on
we
that
got.
shit.
Man, look now.
Get the hell away from me.
Go on. Because
I
I don't, at this point, like I said, at this point, you're disturbing my peace and I don't want to deal with you. So I'm finna move around and I'm I'm good. I'm good. What's wrong with you?
Especially when it's petty.
Right.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like, man, you worry about what? I'm like, oh, man, you can't worry about things you can't control. That's why I sort of just, the little stuff, like, you can't go crazy and stuff you can't control, man, because you lose your mind.
So when women get like that, do y'all feel like it's her I know the answer to this, but do you feel like it's her responsibility to fix it, or is it your responsibility to say, look, you way out of pocket, really back in? Like, how does that stop? Because a lot of relationships are over because of that little bullshit
goes
like
two
that.
different ways. Because sometimes you just trying to get it off just to get it off, and sometimes you trying to get it off and we are giving you a logical answer, and sometimes you don't want to hear that.
No,
So
sometimes we don't like that answer. We just don't like it.
And that's
We'll
fine.
hear it, but we don't like it.
You don't have to like it, but at the same time, if this is what you coming to me for, then hey. But at the end of the day, you're a grown ass woman. You're gonna do what you want to do.
Right.
You came to me. I gave you what I felt was the right thing, or whatever the case may be, or whatever advice you needed, or whatever. Now, what you do outside of that, it's up to you. You take it or you don't. Now, if you don't take it and it go left anyway, I'm not gonna look at you and say I told you so.
You ain't got
but
to.
I might hit you with a bring it in. Now, what did we learn? You know what I'm saying? And just call it a day.
Right.
But that's just being at a certain level with your person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you at those levels with your person, you kind of understand in those moments what you need or what they may need and stuff.
Right.
So yeah, like I said, it goes one or two ways. You may either just be trying to get it off, or you may actually be looking for an answer.
Okay.
So just make that clear whenever you come with that approach,
I got you.
So that way I can know how to operate in that space of you being vulnerable in those moments.
I got you. I got you. So KJ, what is, when you're at peace, what does that mean?
Leave me the hell alone. No, when I'm at peace, man. He said how it looks like.
Yeah, what does peace look like for you? Like, I'm at peace, I'm good.
Oh man. Being in the house, man. Or the Greenway. Like I said, I fell in love with the Greenway 3 years ago. So when I walk, I just sit to be at peace, and the music I listen to now, you know what I'm saying, as far as hip hop, it's not as hard anymore. It's real smooth and being healthy, breaking a bitch, you know what I'm saying, type music, you know what I'm saying. So I'm in a whole cooler space, and I want a type of female like that too, in my space. Like I said, if she's trying to bring some bad energy in it or something petty, it's like, hey man, I'm gonna tell her like, hey man, quit being lame. Like, that's lame, shawty, because I've been in some situations that, female come in, my cousin, she was down there, and a friend, you're like, man, you listen to it, you be like, for real, man, that's what you mad over? Like, so petty, like, you're making it longer than it is, you know what I'm saying, 2 or 3 weeks, just, it's a whole story. It's like, I don't want to hear that no more, you know what I'm saying? Like, go on back home. And you can't, that's why I can't, I don't know, man. I don't think I'll ever get married because I like my own space that much. Like being with peace. Like you said, my peace. I don't know if I can live with a woman again. I want her own space, and she come over here anytime she want to. But I don't know. It's been so long. It's been damn near
Do you think you feel like that though because you haven't found the
I just like it like
mignon, you know?
No, I like it like that though.
So even if you find it, you don't, or it's definitely gonna be an adjustment. It's gonna be a little.
I don't know
tough.
if I can find. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I might be 60 years old when I find my love. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's how much far I'm out the way with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a female here like in Atlanta or Texas or something, but they playing too. So it's like everybody's playing. Like, as a matter of fact, it was a female I've been knowing since the 12th. I take it back. Yeah, 12th grade. Mm-hmm. We've been friends for years. Never touched her, bro. Cool, tall. My mom and them met her there to hair and everything this past month. You know what I'm saying? The whole 9 yards. She talked to my mom about it. Oh, he needs somebody to take care of him. So I'm like, well, because you feel like this, so I'm going to put my bed in, you know, see what she's saying. You know,
I'm only laughing because of certain situations that
it's awful.
I know about.
It's awful. It's like, I told you, going on 3 weeks, I ain't got a response yet, man. So it's like, everybody's full of shit. And that's how I feel like it is, man. Everybody full of shit. And I just got to keep it a buck. I got to be me, man. Everybody full of shit. I understand. Everybody full of it, man. Everybody full of themselves. And nobody want to be real.
Okay.
And then because real is weird now. So I'll be weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you guys, like daily, we have to work. We're constantly working on ourselves.
Yeah.
So outside of business and money, because most men that's the focus, but your own true self, what are you guys currently working on?
Outside of business and money.
Outside of business and money, your
Like
true
health.
yourself, your health.
Spiritual.
Okay.
Health, spiritually.
Spiritual.
You know what I'm saying?
What y'all doing?
I'm working out more.
Okay.
You know, and all that old good stuff, you know. I do the yearly thing anyway, you know, check your blood and
Nice.
all that good stuff, man. Just doing that to see my business, I'm sorry, to flow into fruition. That's it. And I'm out the way, man, being around my family, man. My mother getting older, so I'm getting closer to everybody now, just family wise, and my circle so small it's a period. So, and I'm cool with that, and I'm happy. That's the whole thing. I'm happy about it. And I ain't got no female in it. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be all right. You're at peace.
Yeah.
But spiritually though, I do my devotions and stuff every morning. Every morning I get my devotions around 6:30. I do my Bible verses, and I actually study whatever verse it is that comes to me, or whatever devotion that comes to me and stuff. So definitely just being on that type of level, and then like seeing certain things, so that way when it does come time for me to move or to do certain things, I can get out the way. You know what I'm saying? So that way, just being more open spiritually and things like that.
Yeah.
So just really just studying and doing what I need to do on that level. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I do the devotion in the morning too when I get up. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. When it comes to, I want to shift it just a little bit. When it comes to your mental bag, your health, your goals and all that, what does that relationship look like with your real friends? Do men, what y'all bring each other up? Y'all say like, hey man, you tripping? Like what is the relationship with your real friends? What type of conversations? Y'all know I would like to be on a fly on the wall and hear shit about men.
It's
So
like brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I'm, my friends are like, they family. You know what I'm saying? They ain't nothing but like 3 of them. So
do y'all actually
hell
call
yeah.
like, hey
Yes.
bro, where you at? What you got going on? You okay?
In a month, I can pick up like we talked yesterday. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. We on social media too.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I understand. Those folks are fathers, husbands. So I understand we can't sit and talk on the phone like we 20 years old. But when we do chop it up, we chopping it up from the kids to what's going on in the world, or just regular ass banter. You know what I'm saying? But we talk about
y'all have them heavy conversations.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we should just say I went with my brother. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's my brother, but he's like my partner.
Okay.
My brother. I
Okay.
mean, like a friend too, but that's just a few. But yeah, it's real talk.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely say that too. I was just out with my bros the other day, well, yesterday to be exact, but we have that kind of relationship to where we're vulnerable with each other.
Yeah.
Like to, you know, pick up the phone, hey bro, I'm proud of you. Or, you know what I'm saying, I love you. Like, let me know when you get home. Like we're at that level and we're all on the same thing. We're all building each other up, trying to get on the same thing as far as our mindsets, you know, our morals. Every dude that's in my circle, it ain't a lot of them.
Yeah.
We're all hell dads. Like, we're great dads. And we hold each other accountable. Hey, bro, whatever it is, I got you. Or anything, or you tripping. But I can definitely say the folks that are in my circle are my brothers. And what you see in me, you see the same thing in them.
Okay.
So, like, that's who my circle is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All 100s, hyenas. That's the truth. Yeah.
So when it comes to your mental, there are so many things that attach to it. It's money, it's relationships, it's kids, it's business. An overall percentage, if you line all those up at 100%, where would you fall from 0 to 100% as far as your relationship, your job, your mental, your spiritual, your all of that? What would you say as a whole? My life is 86%.
89%.
89%?
That's a big number.
That's high.
A big number.
89%.
So if relationships was its own bag, what percentage are you giving yourself?
92.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I say probably around like 75, 80%.
Okay.
And that's just because I know that there's always room for growth. And I
Okay.
don't think that I'll ever get to that point to where it's like I'm done. Because even when I'm done working, I'm still doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I would say 80%, but I don't think that I'd ever be at 100%.
No.
At 100%, then I'm done. Then what's my purpose?
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
You know?
I got you. Okay.
Because
Well,
89% is like I'm doing what I love right now. So it's like everything else is.
so everything else is
Yeah,
good.
I love it. You know,
Yeah.
family's there and they alive and job ain't bad. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Got a roof over my head. I'm looking.
Right.
I'm alive, so I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right. This will be my last one. When last time you cried and why?
I cried. What's the name? Sunday, Friday.
Okay.
It was just a good day. It was a real good day, Friday. It was like everything fell into place. Like I woke up, worked out, went to the store, got some fresh fruit, made my lunch. They brought the overtime back, so that's double time, so I'm feeling good.
Big money.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling good already
Big
before I step out
money.
the house. And then I get in the car, my shuffle comes on, and it's all the songs that I love. And it's like motivating. It's like, damn, back to back. I said, God, you showing your face today, so I'm riding. Get to work, and then my mom called me. She told me about the, I just did a show with Alana McCaughlin. And she like, boy, you look good, and you look healthy, and I'm so proud of you, and whatever. You know, God, you know, she gonna throw that in there a little bit. Like, yeah, I gotta work, Mom. I'll call you back. And about an hour later, I got a text from one of my big guys that's in the business, you know, down in Atlanta, and he was just checking on me and said, like, good, bro, whoop, whoop. And then, you know, text got bigger and bigger. It was like, oh, we got some stuff in the mix. So it was like, man, had to go in the cut and shed some tears, but it was happy tears. It's like this day is, my music came on, my mother giving me inspiration right now, then a plug that I've been 3 years ago, now he asking me what I need. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about all the 7 years of this, the ups and the downs, the people that left, who, all of it, and now it's coming to fruition. And it's like, man, I just had to let a couple off.
Right.
And I felt good. It was like, oh, whew, all right, let's get back, you know, and I'm good, you know.
Yeah.
But Friday.
Okay.
I can probably say for me was in April.
Okay.
My dad's passing. That was unexpected, and definitely having that moment, because the last conversations me and my dad were having was getting him back down here to Tennessee from Michigan. So to see that come out of nowhere, that was a real heavy hitter for me. So I can say around that time was when I for real like let loose.
I got you. Just to add to it, because it tends men tend to shift when tears come out or it's a sign of weakness. Why is it so hard to cry? Why are men not crying? Why are they, not to say that they're any less or whatever, because they've cried, but why is that such a sensitive subject for men?
I don't hang around guys like that.
Okay.
I call my family. We ain't nothing like that, man. My brother cried about a month ago, you know what I'm saying? Just real emotional. I'm just messing with him. He real Carl Tops right now. He got me crying. You know what I'm saying? But it was some in our family, somebody got back healthy and strong. And, like, hey, man, we need, that's when you come in, like, hey, we need to get stronger as a unit, that type stuff. So,
okay.
And, but the guys I hang right here, my partner, man, he lost his mother-in-law, man. I opened the door. He looked at me and just bust out crying. I had to grab him. Like, he's a big dude. So we don't have that problem. The people say, man, you a punk and all that. Man, that's a dude. That's a ticking time bomb.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But let that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna put it on somebody else, you could be doing 25 with a hell in. It's just a ticking time bomb. So let that shit out or talk to somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind it, man. So I can see you just see, crying and being a bitch, that's two different things, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, if I would just be crying and to be crying, like, man, get your ass a job, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
I got
but
you.
some real vulnerable shit and something going on, man, look, happy or sad, man. My guys ain't like that. We gonna do a powwow and talk, and some tears might be shed, but hey, that's why I hang around men, not boys. So, yeah.
Okay. So what type of advice can y'all give as we get ready to wrap this up? What kind of advice can you give for men that they can take and actually apply to their life and try not to have so much pain, so much hurt, so much, mental baggage? And we touched the surface. There are men that are going through way more than just relationships.
Right.
So what type of advice can you put out there for them?
I can say, go talk to somebody, man, because ain't nothing wrong with it. Your pastor, some professional therapist or whatever, somebody you can trust, and get it all out, brother, and put God first because He's everything, and check on your people, keep your mental straight, avoid the noise as much as possible, and stay healthy, man. Health is wealth, and keep a good unit around you, man, and be around generals and leaders, and you'll go places. Trust me.
Okay.
Well, I would say definitely find your peace, and don't be afraid to say whatever it is that you need to say. Those two things, I promise you'll keep pushing, keep it moving.
Yep.
Okay. Now, obviously, I'm not a man, but from my experience, my experience as a woman, I would say make sure you guys know who you are. A lot of men that I've come across, they have not figured out who they are, so they're trying to move like men, but they haven't figured out their foundation to know how to move. And once y'all figure out y'all's foundation, y'all straight. Once you know this is who I am, this is how I'm gonna move. Right. The focus is back on because this is how I'm moving because this is who I am, and then you attract that woman or that job or that situation, that lifestyle, because you know who you are.
The energy.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. So I appreciate y'all having this conversation with me.
Anytime we can do this again.
Yeah.
We can do it with the ladies this time.
Yeah, we can do it with the ladies. Absolutely. Yeah. So I appreciate y'all unpacking with me. Thank you for letting me get this episode out. Dude, listen up. Y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Where did catch you at, Amanda?
Y'all can catch me at Unpacked Bags on all platforms. Y'all can catch me in my DMs. Y'all can ask me any questions you want. Just don't ask me if I'm single, please. Pay attention to the videos and you can find out from there, okay? How about you, KJ?
Man, they can catch me at Big Church KJ Johnson, Big Church TV on YouTube. doing numbers right now. How do we catch you at, Boss?
You catch me on IG, the Flash 7. That is THA Flash 7. Or you can catch me on TikTok, Bam Baby.
Yeah, man, this is episode 117. Dude, listen up. And we'll be back at you in a minute. Pay your tithes on the spot and stay with Short Pocket Thoughts. Peace.